in the hopes of being hired to revive this fine school and return it to the jewel of the county's Vocational Education Institute, or career technical education site, that it once was, I present to you the innovative structures and strategies that I would employ. First, a little history of this organization. San Joaquin County Office of Education is located in one of the largest counties of California and originated in 1853 with 256 students. Today, this Office of Education has 144,000 students and 14 school districts. The office's goal is to perform tasks that can be done more efficiently and economically at the county level. One of their departments is the Career Technical Education Department. SJCOE's CTE program focuses on preparing students to enter current or emerging high-skill, high-wage, and/or high-demand occupations. Part of this technical education department is a vocational school called the Career Academy of Cosmetology. Started in 1999 as a free ROP program for high school students, Career Academy of Cosmetology, or CAC, in 2013 lost its funding and had to make the transition to a fee-based program. Not being able to offer financial aid, the school struggled to find students who could pay the tuition and keep the school open. Breaking from the normal school criteria, the first step was to receive accreditation and then apply for federal financial aid. This turned out to be a long and frustrating process that has not been completed to this day. This has caused a culture within the school that is dismal. The innovation status of this organization is not good. This organization needs to find a leader that is willing to adapt and fight for bringing innovation into the classroom. Organizational behavior is meant to enhance interaction levels between employees and leaders. However, the culture of this organization needs improvement. This culture is accepted by the people in the organization and has been passed from one employee to another for years. There are trends of innovation with this organization's competitors, but CAC has refused to adapt. The director is responsible for supporting innovation, but she has refused to do so. The writers rates this organization as a failure in its innovation status analysis. However, with a little redesigning of culture components, innovation could successfully occur. This redesigning would entail the use of the 4 lenses of innovation that Rowan Gibson speaks about in The 4 Lenses of Innovation, a power tool for creative thinking. The largest hindrance to innovation is this organization's inability to challenge orthodoxies. When 1 or 2 or all the employees stand up and say, "There's a better way," like that rebellious child, Albert Einstein, innovation could begin. Our next strategy would be to make a 5-year plan of where we see the trends going in education and our game plan to exploit these trends. With the resource of employee creativity, the desire to see improvement in the needs of the students being met, we would be off to a good start of turning around CAC's culture. This writer has a vision of taking the organization that has a failing organizational leadership with high employee attrition and turning it into an organization that has happy and productive employees and students. This writer approaches this project with high values and a personal philosophy of innovation that includes, among other features, continuous improvement and passionate commitment. Part of the methodology of this writer's plan is identifying opportunities for personal and professional development. as well as identification of resources and organizations that will support this organization's growth as an innovative leader. This writer possesses many qualities that will make her successful in raising this organization up to an innovative, productive, inspiring school. With the hope that innovation, accountability, and flexibility will be in the near future of public schools, this writer believes that the entrepreneur and the venturing group innovation structure would be the best fit for this organization. Through new processes, in addition to new structure, innovation will finally come to this organization. This new outlook and business plan will then lead to a new organizational culture. As Craig Silverman says in American Press Institute Journal, you cannot simply create a new culture. Culture is a shared phenomenon, and although leaders play a key role, it is really about distributing authority to different people who then have the autonomy to do their jobs. Employees who have self-chosen goals will have a stronger sense of motivation. Trust your employees, and they will develop the same sense of ownership that this writer has. Therefore, if employees are considered the organization's most important asset, an environment that will allow innovation to grow is incorporated in the organization, and you identify the entrepreneurs, support and encourage them, your employee innovation plan has been successfully implemented. To keep the innovation momentum, Forbes says, the foundation for all of this is to happen in the right culture for innovation to thrive. I would describe that as one where ideas can be expressed freely to people on every level, mistakes are tolerated, logical strategies are tried, research and development is funded, reasonable risk-taking is encouraged, partnerships are valued, and individuals are rewarded for their achievements. In conclusion, to see this wonderful school come back to being the jewel of San Joaquin County's Career Technical Education Department and a model of what can be done with the correct innovative structures and strategies, you know there's only one thing you can do: hire me.